Good day, Computer 1 classes. Today we are starting on Microsoft Word 2016 Module 2, creating a research paper with references and sources. You will be writing a total of 3 research papers. The first one, you'll be going step by step through the text and looking at the red circles for the instructions, and that will show you how to create a research paper. Then you have been assigned by Mrs. Moorhead a topic for the research, and so the second paper that you will create will be with the topic she has given you. Then the third and final research paper you create will be on a topic of your choosing, and you will create the research paper the exact same way you did for the first two. Go ahead and open up your Chromebook and go to Google Classroom and find the document titled Microsoft Word 2016 Module 2, Creating a Research Paper with References and Sources. Then, on your desktop, we will begin the lesson. A research paper is a document you can use to communicate the results of research findings. To write a research paper, you learn about a particular topic from a variety of sources. That's your research. You organize your ideas from the research results and then present relevant facts and/or opinions that support the topic. Scroll to page 60 in your text, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to run Word. So double click on the Word icon on your desktop to open up Word. On page 61, we're going to modify a style. So right click Normal in the Styles gallery. And if you're on your Home tab, then you will see the Styles gallery here, and you want to right click on the normal style. And when you do, it displays a shortcut menu related to the styles. Red circle number 2 on page 61. Click Modify on the shortcut menu to display the Modify Style dialog box. So click Modify. And turn to page 62. Red circle number 3, page 62 says click the font arrow to display the font list. And here under formatting is our font. Click and then change that to Times New Roman. And if it's not there, you can either scroll down, as we know they are in alphabetical order, or you can actually type in Times, and then after I typed in Times New Roman popped up automatically, and so I can just select that or click Enter. Now we want to change the font size. Your font size in a research paper should be 12. Right now it's default setting at 11. So click that and then change it to 12. Ensure that the Only in this document option button is selected. So go down to the bottom, and where it says Only in this document, you should select or make sure that is toggled. Red circle number 4 says to click OK. And let's go ahead and save this document. So go up to the File tab at the top and click File, and then go down to where it says Save As and click on Save As. Find your name, and usually you can find it over here because we've been using your folder a lot lately. So if you see your name over here, just go ahead and click on it. I don't see my name, so I am going to browse. And on the left-hand side, my name is here. Or I could click on computer if I still don't see my name. And then my name should pop up here on the network location. So I'm going to double click my name, find your computer one folder, double click that to open it, find your Word folder, and double click that to open it. And where it says file name, we're going to just delete everything that is there. So select that, and you can just start typing. You don't have to hit delete or backspace. And what I would like for you to do is I would like for you to put your first and last name, and then type research paper 1, because like I said, we will be making 3 of these, and this is the first one. So you can just type your first last name, research paper 1. You can hit enter, or you can click save, and now you can see at the top of your document that you have the file name there. Going back to the text on page 63, the red circle number 1 at the bottom of the page says, click the line and paragraph spacing button, which is on your Home tab in the paragraph group. And if you hover over various items, you see that a pop-up box appears. The one we want to click on is right here. It has a blue up and blue down arrow. So click on the arrow to the side of it, and it gives you some options. On page 64, red circle number 2, click remove space after paragraph in the line and paragraph spacing gallery so that no blank space appears after paragraphs. So click on remove space after paragraph. Continuing on page 64, red circle number 1, right-click normal in the Styles Gallery. So here's our Styles Gallery. And we've already done this before, but we're going to do it again. So we're going to click, right-click on that. And now we are going to click Update Normal to match selection. And that will reflect the settings at the location of the insertion point, which is at the very beginning of our document. We haven't typed anything on there yet. The next thing we're going to do is create a header. Scroll to page 65 in your text. The red circle, number 1, says click Insert on the ribbon to display the Insert tab. Click the Add a Header button, which is in the header and footer group. We know that's the header and footer group because it's labeled as such. And it said to click Add a Header. So just click on Header. Now click the down scroll arrow in the Add a Header gallery to see the available built-in headers. So we're just scrolling through, and they're pretty fancy, some of them. Okay, bottom of page 65, red circle number 2. Click Edit Header in the Add a Header gallery. And this will switch from the document text to the header, which allows you to edit the contents of the header. Scroll to page 66. Our header now is left aligned to the left of our paper, but we want that to be right aligned. So click Home tab, and we're going to click the Align Right button, and our insertion point will automatically jump from here to here. At the bottom of page 66, where it says to enter text, red circle number 1 tells us to type Carter, C-A-R-T-E-R, and then press the space bar one time to enter the last name in the header. Obviously, when you create your research paper, the second one for Mrs. Moorhead and the third one for Mrs. Wilkinson and Mrs. Ginn, you will put your last name. But right now, just typing in Carter is fine. So next we're going to insert a page number. Turn to page 67. Nope. Yes, 67. Page 67 at the top. Click Header and Footer Tools Design tab. On the ribbon to display the Header and Footer Tools Design tab. Click the Add Page Numbers button, which is in the Tools Design tab where the Header and Footer group is. So Header and Footer group is here. And we're going to click where it says Page Number. Point to current position. Then click the down scroll arrow in the current position gallery to see the available page number formats. So we have a variety of page formats. Red circle number 2 on page 67. If necessary, scroll to the top of the current position gallery, and then we are going to click on where it says Simple Plain Number. And as you can see, this number 1 popped up automatically. You do not want to type in the number 1 yourself, because if you do, the header is going to repeat itself on every single page. And if you change it on the second page and just delete the number 1 on the second page to a number 2, that is going to copy the number 2 to page 1 and the other pages as well. So if we set it up so that Word can number these pages for us, we will be just fine. All right, let's click Save. We've done a lot of work we don't want to lose. So in your top left-hand corner, the little white square that looks like an SD card, let's click that. And let's go to page 68, and on page 68, red circle number 1 says click the Close Header and Footer button. So we've saved it, and now we can click Close Header and Footer button. And it takes away our insertion point in the header, and that gets us through page 68, and our next recording will start at the bottom of page 68. Thank you, and see you soon.